Got your back against the wall, no, you know you never had a chance. Should've known better, now you better make other plans. There's no going back, gotta let you know in advance. This is Game Squad.
We're here with Naveen, who just got top 16 with Wind Witch Invoked Artifact. And sadly he lost the top 16 to, I guess, Kozmo, right? Yeah. But I mean, anything else you want to say before we get to the profile about your tournament experience?
That was surprisingly good. I mean, I didn't have access to any Zoo cards. This was pretty much my only option, but it was actually pretty effective. Yeah, I won a lot of die rolls, so I helped a lot, but I think overall the deck is pretty solid.
Okay, so you ready to get into the main deck?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
3 Luster, standard. 3, 2, 1. I mean, obviously this is the one you want to draw. These two are alright. I think 3, 2, 1 is what you want to do, just because this gets that, which gets that, and this makes the crystal wing. And this can still get that to make a clear wing later on in the game. So I think 3, 2, 1 is good. And then also, if you open just this, you can go like normal summon this, search this, Wonder Wand to draw 2, special this, summon another glass spell, and then make a clear wing. So it's not great, but it's alright. So I think 3, 2, 1 is definitely the ratio you want to go with. 2 Scythe, just Sanctum's insane. Scythe has a lot of value in this deck because you can fuse with it for Mechaba, you can discard it for Mechaba's effect. I play Twin Twister, so you can sometimes summon it off Twin Twisters. It's a really good card. Maxi.
Nice card.
Yeah. 2 Ghost Ogre. This is mainly because Ghost Ogre I think is better than Crow in this deck because the light value from Mechaba. And then I wanted hand traps to just stop, because like if Zoo's going first and they do the future time Zoo play, like I'm almost definitely not winning that. So this would just stop that, in addition to stopping Zoo going second in general. Yeah, so that's there. 3 Meltdown, 3 Terraforming.
Was it ever cloggy, like the playing?
I mean, sometimes, but I also like I didn't have access to a Luster a lot more than I had like too many Meltdowns of Terraforming, so I think you definitely want to go with 3 Terraforming, 3 Meltdown, 3 Luster. Going second, I always sat out of Terraforming just because you start with 6 cards, and so like that makes up like you have a higher percentage of seeing a Luster going second anyway, so you can side out of Terraforming. 2 Invocation, only 2 because you never really want to draw the card by itself, but I think going in this, I might side a 3rd in the future, just because there were a lot of games where like my first Invocation would get barriered, my second one would get Lancia'd, and then they're both in the grave, and you have no way to get into Luster back. So then you just can't fusion summon for the rest of the game. So either 3rd Invocation or something like Allure or like the Light and Dark Dragon guys in order to banish the Luster in your grave to use the Invocation. So just something like that, because the real value of the deck is being able to grind. It's like every turn you just get to summon a Luster and make a fusion, and you can't do that if you can't get your Invocations back. 3 Desires, card's insane. I don't know why you wouldn't play it in this deck.
Interesting.
3 Wonder Wand. It's just, you know, most of the time you're just banishing the Luster from your field, so it's like, this is just really good, especially going second when they can't have any disruption. 2 Chalice, just for going second, helping against Zodiac, or helping against Dryden, hitting Scythe and Mechaba and Raijin in here. Solid card. 2 Twin Twisters, another card just to help going second. It's also really good going first because you like, I mean, a lot of the time you like do anything, like activate Barrier Sight, they just like set their spell traps and pass. You Twin Twisters in the end phase, hit them and win the game after that.
Where did Ben go?
3 Sanctum, 3 Barrier, and 2 main deck change appearance.
How were these?
They were alright. I didn't have access to strikes for this tournament, and I also like I didn't have any testing for this tournament. I'm on spring break right now, and so I was like, I'll play this deck and without any testing. So I was like, in those situations, you really want to have a blowout card in your deck, because if you have to play the game with other people who have tested the format, like, you don't want to do that because there's just some like technicalities and like interactions you're not going to be aware of. So in those situations, like change the appearance, where it's just like if it resolves, you win the game. Those cards are really good. But yeah, like sometimes it was really mediocre, and other times like I just got in game 1 hitting like a rat here or something, and it was game over from there. So I played 41 cards, in the future I'd want to get down to 39, but going into this event I wasn't sure like how many Twin Twisters, Ghost Ogre, Chalice, and Chain Disappearance to play, that I was considering Call of the Haunted too. So I wanted to have some of each of those, so I decided to play 2 of those and no Call, just because Call was the worst going second. But Call would help us against like Kaijus and stuff, so it would be good. Extra deck.
Really loud.
Water guy, fire guy, earth guy. I wish I had a second of him, because a lot of games like rats would do like they would do the rat peer combo, and all I would have to fuse with were the earths. And so like they would kill the first Magallanica, and later in the game I wanted access to a second Magallanica. Elysium. This card, like, I feel like it's really hard for it to come up in this deck, because what has to happen is like they have to kill one of your invokes, and then you have to summon another invoke, and then that invoke has to live a turn before it's like even like realistic or practical to summon this Elysium. So I don't know, you could cut it. 2 Mechaba, 3 Raijin. I mean, you loop through him the most. Because you like, I mean, if you sing single Wind Witch, you make him turn 1. Otherwise, I mean, you don't really want to like put your Ghost Ogres in the grave, and sometimes not your Scythe. So yeah, that's why I threw Raijin. I didn't play Caliga just because he's like not very good, but I think in the future I would want to play him because I played against 2 Burning Abyss decks.
Oh, that's the dark one?
Yeah, it's a dark one. So just like it would have been nice to have there. And like there was one time when I was playing the Mirror, and I really wanted, like I had an Alestra in my grave, my opponent had an Alestra in his grave, and like being able to Caliga would have been really good there because it would have stopped my opponent from being able to use his invocation. So I think Caliga definitely is worth playing. Winter Bell to burn for 800 off the combo, and then you need another level 7 synchro besides Clearwing, because you can summon the Clearwing after. Clearwing, Crystal Wing, and then Stardust. Stardust's main purpose is if your Ice Spell gets maxied, you go like Special Ice Spell, Special Summon Glass Spell, search another Ice Spell, and then you normal summon a Lester. And you normal summon a Lester, search Invocation, and you make Stardust with the Lester and the Glass Spell, and then you Invocation for Raijin. So they get 4 cards off of Maxi, and you have Stardust, Raijin, however many traps, and they can't Twin Twister the traps, and they can't Dark Hole your field, so that's pretty good. And then the 2 Xyz Universe targets. I just wanted to play a 7 in case it was like Invoker and like a rank 4. Because if they do that, like they don't even have a chance to overlay their Trident, and so like you can just get them. Because like normally what people would do is like overlay Trident first, and if you Xyz Universe, they can just like chain Trident on itself and like make the universe fizzle. So that's why I wanted a 7. And Kali Yuga is just the better card. And I thought like the second Magallanica and the Caliga would never come up, which is why I played these, because I figured like they weren't going over anything important, but they were, and yeah, so this is for Xyz Universe, gets that. Side deck.
Let's go through this real quick.
Yeah, 3 Lancia, which is good against Sanctums, Infernoids, the Mirror. Going second cards for Zoo. You just hope they don't have Starlight Road, basically, that's your plan. This for Paleos, because I figured they'd be popular. 2 Xyz Universe, just because I was at 13 cards in my side deck and I wanted 2 more traps for going first against Zoo, and I was like, this is probably my best option, even though Trident makes it fizzle sometimes. Because then it's still not that bad then. But in the future, I would try to it was really average, so I would try to find another card. Because you don't have your own Xyz that you can use for it, so you pretty much are only relying on them. Then Emptiness for going first, and the 3rd Chain Experience.
Alright, so anything else you got to say about this weekend?
No, it was a lot of fun. Just shout outs to everyone who borrowed cards. So that's a lot of people, so I'm not going to name them all. And then everybody who rode up in my car. Shout out to Team Partial Cut, my team for the weekend. Just a full event.
Alright, well, yeah, thanks for the profile. Sorry you couldn't go farther, and peace.
Please stay connected with me by adding me on all my social networks on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Just copy the link into your search bar and add. Thank you.